bring you this big engraved gold bar, and we're gonna, lavish you with all these gifts, and that is what Tim Cook has done, what everyone has done. You can say that's just all for goodwill, and I think, it would be far from me to directly insinuate any sort of impropriety, but I can point out that people think they know how to deal with him. They flatter him, they give him gifts, they say how great he is, and that in a lot of cases that gets results, right? That is a value neutral statement, that is just an observation of what's going on. But I feel like they feel like they know how to deal with this guy. And I think that that is why you see them kind of, swallow hard and keep their head down and say, well, we can live with this.
I'm not surprised to hear that Switzerland's having a lot of success applying the Nazi playbook to Trump. For me, it's the stability. It's the fact that he wakes up one day and decides that he doesn't like a Fox News headline and it all goes poof. And to me, that's what makes me upset. Is I thought that stability was supposed to mean something. I thought that
it creates winners and losers.
Yeah, I thought that slow, steady
there's winners and losers.
Yeah.
So his tweet that or whatever he is that sends out, somebody loses on that and somebody else is a winner on that. That's the micro of it.
Baker Bill, I wanted to ask you about this as well. What do you think of like some of these accusations of, people who appear to have gotten can trade ahead of some of these big tariff announcements? There have been a few analyses I've seen that like, okay, right before the Liberation Day announcement, a few big traders like, place some incredibly well-timed and lucrative trades that kind of look to get ahead of some of these announcements. Do you guys in the finance industry, do you think that there's something going on there? Does everyone feel like that's something, usually there's something that goes on in cases like that? How do you see that?
Yeah, that gets talked about more often. It looks like there is something to it. Unfortunately, the people that seem to pay the largest price for doing those kind of things is some intern who made $30,000 and just didn't do